Hello everybody. So today I pulled 2 cards for the collective message. You have the Four of Pearls. This is also known as the Four of Pentacles. Then we have the King of Wands. If you're into, sea life or whales, like this is your thing right here. Let's see. The cards do have some meanings on the bottom, but I try to go intuitively. With the Four of Pearls, usually what I think of, it can go either way. It's either an either-or situation, usually. But there's a King of Wands here, and the King of Wands is a court card. And I've heard this used before on YouTube, and it cracks me up every time, but I've heard him called the Burger King because of have it your way. And it goes with the authentic, calculated, motivational. I guess the King of Wands can be kind of, depending on the attributes, fiery and brash and, they want it their way, and they can kind of get, the King of Wands represent the fire signs. So for those of you that might be a little hot-headed, if you ever think of the, oh gosh, what is it? That movie with the emotions, oh my gosh, why can't, Inside Out, that's it. And you've seen like anger, and anger's always getting hot-headed and his head turns to fire. Yeah, I love it. So I always think of that as being like a little King of Wands. So if you get like that, and I'm not saying everybody does, I am a fire sign myself, and we have to be pushed to our limit, some of us, to really get that angry, but it would take a lot. It just depends on what type of person you are. And maybe it depends on your birth chart and what other astrological signs. I'm pretty even with most of my signs. I'm not really heavy in any one thing. I'm a super Leo with a moon in Taurus, but I tend to be pretty balanced when I looked at my chart. Like, I'm like, wow, I got a little bit of everything in there. Some people are pretty heavy on the earth or the fire or the water, so it just depends. And I say this, because I'm not going to say everybody, I'm not going to group you all together. But for some of you, and I say some, there is King of Wands out here that might be wanting to have it your way. And when I say King of Wands, again, gender neutral, take what resonates and leave the rest. This isn't, because it's masculine card, it doesn't mean that there can't be a female out there, because some of us women are take charge too, We can be authentic, calculated, and motivational as well. I'm a creative type, so this fits right in with the type of person I tend to be a Queen of Wands in a way, but the King of Wands might be somebody may be embodying those personality traits, those archetypes that we have. So what I'm saying with the King of Wands here is that some of you may be this type of King of Wands, and depending on your situation, here's the either or. You've got this Four Pearls or Pentacles. So Pentacles can represent money, but it can represent business, career. It can represent also, for me, it represents relationships too. It can be foundational. Earth is very foundational. It's what you walk on. It's what you build on. So when you build a relationship with somebody, whether you're building it with co-workers at work, or whether you're building it with a significant other, or friendships, or family, or whatever it is, you're building a relationship of some sort. This is how it is, social relationships. It does not have to be romantic anyway, but if this applies to you, or what should I say, if the shoe fits, wear it. So, yes, because I'm not calling anybody out here. What I'm saying is, for you King of Wands out here, there may be something that you're holding on to that you need to let go of, or, here's your either or, this may be something that you need to hold on to. So it's kind of, this is going to be situational for, depending on who's listening right now. Because this card can represent somebody being greedy and having mixed priorities. Like your priorities are not straight. You're sitting here like maybe too focused on the money and not focused on the family. If that makes sense, hopefully, to some of you. And some people do have it right. You don't want to be the miser. You don't want to be Scrooge hanging on to all the money, because you look where it got him. People were going to dance at his funeral. He was not a well-liked man. So, just using that as an example, think about it. Money's not everything. And when you die, you can't take your material possessions with you. And you're not even taking the body. I mean, we're leaving the body behind. You're just energy. Energy cannot be just created nor destroyed, right? So you are you. Your energy is just simply going to transfer somewhere else. You are going to be free of the body, and where you go after that, I mean, there's a lot of theory on that, but I'd like to think we go somewhere cool. You know, I'd like to think that there's an afterlife for everybody, and that it is what we make of it. So it's kind of an awesome thing to think. Kind of like if we built a Minecraft in the sky, or a World of Warcraft, or something like that, you know? Or Skyrim or something. Wouldn't you want to go be part of some really cool world somewhere? Not that you'd want to be like, you know, fighting battles or stuff, but if you could build out like the afterlife, like a game like that, where you could just travel and meet people and go places, and you could embody whoever, whatever you wanted, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Okay, I'm getting off topic, but so with the Four of Pearls, some of you King of Wands, those of you embodying this energy, need to think about this. There may be someone or something in your life that needs your attention right now, needs your focus, needs your priority. Think about what's important and hang on to it. Your friends, your family, you know, your significant other is important. Don't wait till it's too late and you lost those important relationships. Because believe me, if you're so focused and you're obsessed with that, and this card can be about obsession too. If you get obsessed with, you know, being a workaholic and doing all these things, they're going to leave. They're going to go bye-bye, and that's it. I don't know that you can bring them back into your life. And it's a shame, because once you lose what's important in your life, then you'll regret it for the rest of your life, and it's not going to be the same. Just keep in mind that these are the people, these are the things in your life that bring you happiness. These are your passions. This is the love. This is the support, the encouragement. Money can't buy these things. So hold on to what's important and let go of the shit that's not important, okay? That's what it's telling you. And you're a very creative person, so I know you can find creative ways to do things and find that balance in your life where you get your priorities straight, like what you like, and let go of the rest, okay? Hang on to what's important. I cannot beat that enough into your head. But now go out and straighten things out. Good luck, everybody.